Guess what today is? You are right. It is Little Friends Friday. It's the home of story time with Granola Grandma. So, did you guys have a good Halloween? Do you celebrate? Did you dress up in a costume? You did? I would love to know what you dressed up as. Have a grown up look in the description box below and it has my email address. I would love to see pictures or hear stories about what you did for Halloween. So as many of you know, if you watched the video with the foot book, I talked about that I was doing a walk to help raise money to help cure breast cancer. So we finished the walk and drum roll, here's what we ended up getting. I know, can you believe it? I'm so excited. We did it. And I think that there are two big things that I learned from doing this walk. Number one, I can do a whole lot more than what I think I can do. I had no idea I could walk that far. And number two, sometimes people just need to know that they're not alone and that somebody out there cares about them and loves them. So speaking of walking, Sparky and I do something every Sunday that is super, super fun for us. We go for what we call an adventure walk. We walk every day, but on Sundays, I let Sparky be the one that chooses which direction we go. And sometimes we find some of the neatest things. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you a couple of those things real quick. Did you do a good job? Yes, you did a good job, huh? You ready to go down? All right. Go on. You're fine. So the story we're going to read today is called The Poky Little Puppy. I think this Poky Little Puppy looks kind of like my puppy, don't you think? I think he looks a lot like Sparky does. All right, so this story is written by Janette Sebring Lowrey, and it is illustrated by Gustav Tengren. And this book used to belong to my son, Devin. So thank you, Devin, for letting us use your storybook today. All right, let's find out what these puppies are gonna get into, huh? Okay. 5 little puppies dug a hole under the fence and went for a walk in the wide, wide world. Through the meadow they went, down the road, over the bridge, across the green grass, and up the hill, one after the other. And when they got to the top of the hill, they counted themselves. Ready? You want to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4. One little puppy wasn't there. Now where in the world is that Poky Little Puppy, they wondered, for he certainly wasn't on top of the hill. See, there's the puppies. 1, 2, 3, 4. But no Poky Little Puppy. He wasn't going down the other side. The only thing that they could see going down was a fuzzy caterpillar. He wasn't coming up this side. The only thing they could see coming up was a quick green lizard. But when they looked down at the grassy place near the bottom of the hill, there he was, running round and round, his nose to the ground. See him? He's sniffing the ground. And see, there's his little buddies, and they're looking at him, trying to figure out what he's doing. What is he doing? The 4 little puppies asked one another. And down they went to see, roly-poly, pell-mell, tumble-bumble, till they came to the green grass, and there they stopped short. What in the world are you doing? They asked. I smell something, said the Poky Little Puppy. Then the 4 puppies began to sniff, and they smelled it too. Rice pudding, they said, and home they went as fast as they could go, over the bridge, up the road, through the meadow, and under the fence. And there, sure enough, was dinner waiting for them, with rice pudding for dessert. See, look at them, they're all sniffing. But their mother was greatly displeased. That means she wasn't very happy with them. Okay, so their mother was greatly displeased. So you're the little puppies who dig holes under fences, she said. No rice pudding tonight. And she made them go straight to bed. But the Poky Little Puppy came home after everyone was sound asleep. He ate up the rice pudding and crawled into bed, happy as a lark. And there he is sleeping. The next morning, someone had filled the hole and put up a sign. The sign said, "Don't ever dig holes under this fence." But the 5 little puppies dug a hole under the fence just the same and went for a walk in the wide, wide world. Through the meadow they went, down the road, over the bridge, across the green grass, and up the hill, 2 and 2. And when they got to the top of the hill, they counted themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. One little puppy wasn't there. Now where in the world is that Poky Little Puppy, they wondered, for he certainly wasn't on top of the hill. He wasn't going down the other side. The only thing they could see going down the other side was a big black spider. He wasn't coming up this side. The only thing they could see coming up was a brown hop toad. But when they looked down at the grassy place near the bottom of the hill, what do you think they saw? There's the hop toad first. What was at the bottom of the hill? There was the Poky Little Puppy, still as a stone, with his head on one side and his ears cocked up. What is he doing? The 4 little puppies asked one another, and down they went to see, roly-poly, pell-mell, tumble-bumble, until they came to the green grass, and there they stopped short. What in the world are you doing? They asked. I hear something, said the Poky Little Puppy. The 4 puppies listened, and they could hear it too. Oh, chocolate custard! They cried. Somebody is spooning it out into bowls. And home they went as fast as they could go, over the bridge, up the road, through the meadow, and under the fence. And there, sure enough, was dinner waiting for them with chocolate custard for dessert. But their mother was greatly displeased. Remember what that means? Do you remember? It means she was not happy. She was upset with them. So you're the little puppies who will dig holes under fences, she said. No chocolate custard tonight. And she made them go straight to bed. But the Poky Little Puppy came home after everybody else was sound asleep, and he ate up all the chocolate custard and crawled into bed happy as a lark. The next morning, someone had filled up the hole and put up the sign. The sign said, "Don't ever, ever dig holes under this fence." But in spite of that, the 5 little puppies dug a hole under the fence and went for a walk in the wide, wide world. Through the meadow they went, down the road, over the bridge, across the green grass, and up the hill, 2 and 2. And when they got to the top of the hill, what did they do? You're right, they counted themselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. One little puppy wasn't there. Now where in the world is that Poky Little Puppy, they wondered, for he certainly wasn't at top of the hill. Let me show you a couple pictures real quick. There's the Poky Little Puppy eating all the custard. Remember when we talked about that? And then there's the sign that says, "Don't ever, ever dig holes under this fence." All right, so where do you think the puppy is this time? He wasn't going down the other side. The only thing they could see going down was a little grass snake. See the little snake? He wasn't coming up this side. The only thing they could see coming up was a big grasshopper. But when they looked at the grassy place near the bottom of the hill, there he was, looking hard at something on the ground in front of him. What is he doing? The other 4 puppies asked one another, and down they went to see. Roly-poly, pal-mal, tumble-bumble, till they came to the green grass, and there they stopped short. "What in the world are you doing?" "I see something," said the Poky Little Puppy. The 4 puppies looked, and they could see it too. It was a ripe red strawberry growing there in the grass. "Strawberry shortcake!" they cried. Oh, cute. See, look at the little puppies when they're running. Their little ears are all back and their tongues are hanging out. And then there's the strawberry. And home they went as fast as they could, over the bridge, up the road, through the meadow, and under the fence. And there, sure enough, was dinner waiting for them with strawberry shortcake for dessert. But their mother said, "So you're the little puppies who dug that hole under the fence again. No strawberry shortcake for supper tonight." And she made them go straight to bed. But the 4 little puppies waited till they thought she was asleep. And then they slipped out and they filled up that hole. And when they turned around, there was their mother watching them. "What good little puppies," she said. "Come have some strawberry shortcake." And this time, when the Poky Little Puppy got home, he had to squeeze in through a wide place in the fence. And there were his 4 brothers and sisters, licking the last crumbs from their saucer. "Dear me," said his mother, "what a pity you're so poky. Now all the strawberry shortcake is gone." So the Poky Little Puppy had to go to bed without a single bite of shortcake, and he felt very sorry for himself. Oh, there's the other puppies in bed. Look how sad the little puppy looks. Oh. So what do you think? Do you think the Poky Little Puppy learned and he didn't dig holes anymore? Everybody makes mistakes, and I feel that if we can learn from them, they don't have to stay a mistake. They can become what's called a stepping stone. Have you ever been walking up to a house and you see they're round stones and they make a path as they go up the house? Those are called stepping stones. You can step on those instead of the grass, right? Or sometimes there'll be a a stream, and there'll be little stepping stones that you can walk across to get you to the other side. It's the same thing. If you learn from a mistake, it can become a stepping stone and help you get to other places. All right, this part is for the grown-ups. Grown-ups, if the little ones have liked what they've seen today, I would invite you to click the like button below and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any further content that I put out during the week. Would you like to help support Granola Grandma be able to put out more inspiring and empowering content like what you've seen today? If you'd like to make a one-time donation, you can visit my PayPal account, which is linked below in the description box. If you'd like to become a monthly contributor, you can visit my Patreon account and sign up at any one of the tiered levels there. Either way, thank you so much for your love and support and for being here with me every single week. This month is November, so in addition to saying my I love yous every week, I would like to include one thing that I am grateful for, and I would invite you guys to do the same. This week, I am grateful for the beautiful weather that we've had and for the wonderful things in nature around me that Sparky and I have been able to visit on our adventure walks. There's something about being able to go out into the world, into nature, and just experience the peace and the calm that comes there and look at all the beauty around us. I would like to say a special I love you to my nephew Ammon and my niece Patty. It was so cool to get to talk to you the other day on Facebook Messenger, on video chat. It was really cool. I love the makeup job that you did on your little brother Patty. He looked amazing. I would love to see what you looked like too when you were all done. But I love you both, and I'm super excited I got to talk to you this week. I love my own grandbabies, Des and Michael, out in Texas. You guys looked fantastic. Oh my goodness. Rylan, out in Arizona, Grandma loves you so much. You are getting to be such a big guy and you're learning so much. Just remember, I love you and I'm thinking of you every single day. And to my little jelly bean, Renee, out in Arizona, whoa, you are 7 months old. What happened? You're getting so big. You have your first tooth already and you're scooting and holding your own bottle. And oh, I'm so proud of you. I can't wait till I get to give you a big squeeze again. And to all of my own children, I love you all, and I want you to know that I think of you every single day. As we were going to walk Sparky on Halloween night and all the children were walking around doing their trick-or-treating, I won't lie, got a little bit teary for a second. I missed my babies. I missed all the times when we went out trick-or-treating and the zombie tea parties that we had, and it made me miss you guys for a minute. And I just want you to know that I love you so much. And even though you're big and grown and all on your own and having babies of your own, you will always be my babies. And to everyone else out there, until next week, just remember, I love you. And I'll see you next week.